Her scream didn't sound human. It tore through the narrow cabin of Flight 776 like a jagged knife through silk. Blood soaked her once immaculate white uniform, dripping steadily onto the aisle. Her eyes, wide with a terror no language could describe, were fixed on the emergency exit door, ajar, just enough to let in a violent rush of wind at 38,000 feet. Passengers cried. Others froze in shock. Someone was missing. Another was dying. But the worst part? The one person who could have stopped all of this, the senior flight attendant, was nowhere to be found. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notified for more, and share to friends. Where are you watching from? Please tell us in the comments. We love seeing how far our story goes. 6 hours earlier, the sun blazed over the Miami tarmac. Flight 776 to Sao Paulo was delayed, agitation thick among first-class passengers. The crew had just been rotated in after a mechanical issue grounded the original team. Among the replacements was Naomi Daniels, a sharp-eyed flight attendant known for her precision, professionalism, and something darker. Naomi wasn't originally scheduled for this flight. She had traded shifts, offering a generous favor to a junior colleague. But her smile didn't reach her eyes. Her motions, though flawless, had an edge of calculation. She moved through the boarding process with robotic grace, scanning faces like a security system, until her gaze paused on seat 4A. A young girl sat there, pale, nervous. She held a violin case too tightly, as if her life depended on it. Naomi blinked, nodded slightly, and continued down the aisle. 30 minutes into the flight, turbulence began, light at first, then stronger. The captain's voice came over the speakers, calm but with an undercurrent of unease. "Ladies and gentlemen, we've been cleared to change altitude. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened." Naomi began her checks. The girl in forward was crying now, silent tears rolling down her cheeks. Naomi leaned in, voice gentle. "What's in the case, sweetheart?" The girl didn't answer, just clutched it tighter. Then came the first sign that something was terribly wrong. A flight attendant named Jordan went into the forward lavatory and never came out. Passengers knocked. No response. Naomi opened the door with the crew key and screamed. Jordan's body was slumped in the corner, eyes rolled back, mouth open. No wound, no sign of struggle. But his hands were frozen around a boarding pass, not issued to anyone on Flight 776. Security protocol demanded an emergency landing. But Naomi stopped the captain.